Here is a Lasko Oscillations table or desk fan, or in this case refrigerator fan. This is the model 2016, and it was always kind of confusing to me because I believe I found this in 2016, so it just kind of throws me off when I was trying to search this up last time. You know, because you type in 2016 Lasko or Lasko 2016 and you get results of the products they put out in 2016, not the old model. Anyways, this is a setup I've wanted to do since I bought the house. This is here in the kitchen. It's on top of the refrigerator, which doesn't get hot. I'm not sure why there was commentary about the refrigerator heating up on the top. I've never noticed it does that. Anyways, my grandmother used to put a Lasko fan very similar to this. It was the 12-inch model that had the plastic rear guard, so it would have been like a year or two after this one. I believe this is a 97 model, so hers would have been 98, 99 maybe. And I remember she always had it in the kitchen on top of the refrigerator. And I still have that fan. That's one of the instances where I have the original childhood instance that I remember, not just the same model. I still have that fan, and probably someday I'll put it up there on top of the refrigerator. But I opted for this one because it looks pretty much the same, but it moves a lot more air. This is an incredibly powerful fan. I think this rivals the performance of even some of the good plastic box fans like a Liquid 223 or something of that nature. These are just exceptionally powerful. There was a lot of fans I thought about putting up here in the kitchen on top of the refrigerator. Well, I'm kind of limited now though, because there's a wall there. That wall, which you see in the center of the screen, was not part of the original design of the kitchen. So I think down the road, it has to be there because it's a supporting wall. But I think what I'll do is I'll probably open it up at the top where the refrigerator stops, and I'll, you know, the beams themselves, the 2x6s or whatever it's constructed of, have to be there, but I'll encase it in some kind of a decorative thing, and then I'll have it open in between the I think probably probably just one beam in the middle. So I'll put you know, like kind of stuff like this, like that leg there, something like that, smaller in there to make it more decorative and open so that air could move through there, and then I could put a big fan up there. But with the wall there, I'm kind of limited to a fan this size or smaller and all the way to the left so that you can still get air behind it. So this fan works out really well in here. It's up there out of the way, so you don't have to worry about spills or anything on it, and it's still going to get some of the grease from the stove or whatever, but the stove is all the way across the room, so I don't think it's going to get too dirty. And you know, when I'm sitting there at the stove, it drafts right over there and cools everything off. It's great. Super powerful. I don't think I've ever used it faster than medium since I've put it here. So let's go ahead and start it up on the low. The lighting isn't that great in here. I wish it was better. I had a bulb go out. I haven't changed it yet, so I'm down the light over there, so it's kind of dark over there, which is really a problem because that's where the sink is and you want to be able to see, but I just got to change that bulb out. So the lighting for this video isn't the greatest, but I'm doing the best I can here without a proper recording studio. So that's that. Running like that, and I'm standing over here by the stove, and there's a tremendous amount of airflow. And it's very reasonable noise level too. It's quite a quiet fan for the amount of air that it moves. I think this is quieter than a lot of plastic box fans. Okay, let's go up to the 2. Now it's really starting to lose some serious air, and it's still not that loud. And now the high, which of course is the fastest speed. That's really crazy. That is a powerful fan. And you don't expect it too, because it's a very unassuming fan. It looks like a regular old cheap run-of-the-mill desk fan, but you turn this thing on and it rips. It is strong. There's a bit of a rattle. I think it's not sitting quite flat on the top of the fridge. It may not be perfectly even. You know, when I got this thing, it was sitting out in somebody's front yard, just face down, maybe a couple feet in from the curb, near the trash can. I really can't fathom why they would have tossed this out. It wasn't dirty, wasn't broken, ran just fine, and it performs great. So why would you get rid of it? This makes no sense. Put the oscillations on. Makes some funny sounds. Again, I think it's because of it's sitting up there not quite flat on the refrigerator. But this moves all the air in the kitchen very nicely. The media. I never really use the oscillation, so I don't bother trying to fix that noise. Probably could put a cloth under there so it's not tilting and the noise would go away. I actually feel a stronger draft from it on this speed. I think on high it oscillates too fast and the air doesn't travel before it moves. That's why I like a slow oscillations. And the low, which of course is the slowest speed of the 3. I wonder if that's a thrust washer issue too. That could also be, because it's kind of tilting down. You know, normally it would be tilting a little bit up. Because it's high, it's tilting down. Oh, it's not really an issue to me. I don't use it on oscillations. Go back to high and we'll cut it off. It doesn't have the greatest range in speeds. The low is a bit too fast. You know, the older ones with the translucent blades really had a nice, calm, slow, quiet low. So there it is, the Lasko 2016, 16 inches oscillations table desk fan here in the kitchen. One of many setups I've wanted to do over the years that now I've finally done.